Hey, what's up? This is Sensei. Today I want to get right to the point. The video is basically talking about exercising with intensity or exercising soft, right? Basically, intensity means how hard you're going, how much effort are you putting through your body as you're going through your exercising session, right? Now, we call it a session because it is only for a specific amount of time that you are doing on a scheduled basis. Hopefully, you're doing it. So when you say you're going to go to the gym, or if you're going to do a cheer fit camp exercise, you're doing a session. It is for an allotted amount of time, a 20-minute session, a 30-minute session, a 5-minute session. It doesn't matter. So I know there's a lot of information going out there about should you work out hard, should you work out less, should you work out every single day, should you take a rest time, and the list goes on, and it can be very, very confusing. So today I want to do the short video, and hopefully, not even hopefully, I want to clear it up. I want to make this clear as day for you. Now, should you work out hard or should you work out soft? So what is soft? What is a soft workout? To me, a soft workout is what I call your maintenance sessions. This is where you might say, I'm going to take a walk for an hour, or I'm going to take a walk for 30 minutes. I'm going to go on the elliptical. I'm going to get on the spin bike or the recumbent bike. I'm going to spend 25 to 30 minutes stretching my body, right? I'm going to just dance for a few minutes and just enjoy getting the heart rate up, getting the blood pumping, but nothing where I'm really feel like I'm dying. That is working out soft. There's a time and a place for everything, right? And there's a time to work out soft so you can give your muscles the time to recover so they can get stronger. Because remember, when you work out hard, you have to break those muscles down so they can repair and get stronger. It's like when your bone breaks, your bone heals up, it gets a little stronger than before. It's weird. That's when I feel that soft working out is good. Now, you know where I'm going if you know me very well. As far as the intensity goes, I need for you to understand that your intensity is going to be determined up on how much results you actually want. So, for example, there's a word known as specificity, and it's working towards a specific goal of an individual mindset. So if you want to sprint, you want to be a sprinter, you're not going to learn how to be a good sprinter by jogging. You're not going to walk either. You're going to have to put yourself through the specific style of training, which is going to involve a lot of heavy squats, a lot of plyometric movements where you're jumping with weight loaded on your body, and a lot of sprinting. That's the only way you're going to get strong enough for that specific sport. Now, let's say you want to learn how to climb a mountain. You're going to have to know how to do pull-ups with weight on your body. You're going to have to know how to use heavy resistance to pull to work those pulling muscles, correct? Now, that's specificity, is working within that specific training method. So if you want to burn fat, how are you going to burn fat? By doing easy exercises all the time. You're not going to burn fat by doing that. Now, before I even go to the exercise portion, let me touch a little bit on the nutritional aspect. If you want to burn fat, the body has 3 phases of energy, okay? It needs 3 things. Like a car, you need to have oil and fuel or gasoline for the car to function properly. The body needs to have carbohydrates, it needs to have protein, and it needs to have fats. Now, we can go a little deeper and talk about the micronutrients, which is the vitamins, and your minerals. But right now, we're talking about the macros, okay? Now, most people eat a lot of carbohydrates. So when you consume a lot of carbohydrates, no matter how much you're working out, your body's never going to burn fat because carbohydrates is the first source of energy that the body is going to use to function. The second source of energy is fat. The protein is the source of energy you never want to use for the body to function. You want the protein to do what it's designed to do, which is to build the muscle up. It helps to repair the muscle so the muscle can get stronger. Now, you consume a lot of carbs for breakfast, carbs for snacks, carbs for lunch, carbs for dinner, carbs for snack. You're never going to burn fat because you're not allowing the carbs in your body to deplete itself to get to the fat. You understand? So you have to be able to cut down the carbohydrates out of your diet so your body can automatically start using fat as the main source of energy. That's the reason why so many people who do like the keto diet or the the meat diet. A lot of people that you see doing that, they tend to lose a lot of weight really fast because they're cutting out the carbohydrates and they're consuming a lot of proteins, a lot of fats. So the body's using the fat to chop that in half, right? Now, is it healthy to do over the long term? No, it's not. But you understand what I'm saying? Now, when you're training and you want to burn the fat, because you're watching this video, I know you're trying to lose some weight, you're trying to burn some fat, you want to get stronger, you want to get more flexible, and the list goes on. You have to be intense through your session. You have to make every movement count. You have to force your muscles to be uncomfortable so you can actually find yourself producing a lot more results than basically keeping it soft and subtle. Now, intensity is how much effort an individual puts into his or her actions. If you want to be a millionaire, you're not going to become a millionaire by going soft. You got to be intense towards your drive. If you have somebody that you see that you love, you want to date this person and you want this person to be your spouse, you're not going to get that person by being soft. You got to be intense towards getting the attention of that individual. Got it? So everything you do in life, you have to be intense towards it with a purpose. So when you're training your body, you have to be willing to push, okay? Your muscles are going to recruit more muscles in order for you to get stronger. Now, when you begin to recruit more muscles, we have something known as neuromuscular efficiency. It's how efficient your body fires up those neurons, those nerves, and how the brain is going to send pulses or impulses through the nerves so we can give the message to the muscles, which we call muscle recruitment, so they can call for backup, okay? So if to give you an example, let's say I'm walking down the street, right? And I see 5 guys coming towards me to attack me, and I don't have any backup. I'm going to have to fight for myself. But all of a sudden, I have 5 more guys behind me. That's 6 guys, right? Then I have another 6. I have 12 guys. I recruited 12 more people to come and back me up. That's what your muscles is doing. Your body is recruiting more muscles. So when you're training your body, your intensity is very important for you to go as hard as you can go safely. Now, a lot of people confuse intensity with getting hurt. No, we're talking about going intense enough. So if you know that you are in the mindset and saying, you know, I'm tired of feeling weak, you're not going to get stronger by lifting the same weight. You have to do what's called progressive overload, right? So, for example, if you're bench pressing 135 pounds, I'm talking to a guy who's bench pressing 135 pounds. Well, most of my clients is females, right? So let's go to the ladies. Let's say you are squatting and you're squatting a 50-pound barbell, well, a 45-pound barbell. And you're able to do that 10 times, 12 times, and you're doing that for the week, and you're noticing it's getting kind of easy. Well, you want to add on 10 more pounds to that 45-pound. Now you're squatting 55 pounds. You get a little stronger. Now you put another 10 pounds. Now you're squatting 65 pounds. You're progressively overloading the muscles, right? You're going a little harder. You're getting a little stronger. You're putting yourself in a forced response. Your body is now forced to recruit those muscles. And that's the reason why intensity is the key to results. You have to be intense. When you walk into the gym and you look around, a lot of people nowadays are spending their time on their phone. They're looking around the gym. They're talking to everybody. They think the gym is a place to go and communicate with people and laugh. I can't tell anybody what to do with their own life, but I can tell you, for me, when I'm in the gym for war. There is no playing no games. My mentality is to F everybody in this gym. I ain't got no time to play no games with you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to play. I don't want to do nothing. I just want to get in the gym. I want to lift my weights and get the heck out so I can go back to my life. You see? So when you put your mindset in that training session and you have your little kids running around the place, your grandbabies, you got your spouse in your eardrums, you got all these distractions, you got your phone on, you're answering your phone, you're doing this, you're taking away the time that you're supposed to put into your working session. Do not do that. Make sure you set that time for yourself. Think about this. You go to a job, you check into your job, right? You punch in. You know damn well you can't be on your phone. You're going to get fired. You can't be huddling, talking to your coworkers and having all this fun. You're going to get fired. So if you can do that to make that money and to make your job happy, then why are you not doing that for yourself? Okay? So intensity versus going softer. I need for you to go intense, but keep in mind when I say intense, you can be 95 years young or 25 years young. Your intensity is your intensity. So when you see me put a beginner's workout, in my mind, I am thinking about the beginner, but I'm not thinking about some violin music playing in the background. I'm still kicking your butt. I still want you to feel like you got your butt whooped. If you're intermediate or advanced, I'm still going to give you more advanced things so you can get your butt whooped. Now, remember, Cheer Fit Camp is not a channel that's appealing to athletes, right? We're not sprinting and doing pull-ups and stuff like that here. I know my audience. I know who I'm talking to. So when you see me put a workout that's a beginner's workout, please know that you're going to get your butt whooped. And if you find a workout that's kind of too easy for you, go a little harder, go a little faster, take more heavier weights, make it more intense, but make it safe, okay? That's all I got to tell you. I know that right now, the way I explained it to you, you got this. Do me a favor. I want you to head over to cheerfitcamp.com. It's $10 per month. Your donation is going to help me a lot to continue making videos, workout videos, talking point videos, all of that, because you're now saying that I'm going to support Sensei's workout program because I'm getting amazing results and I want more results. On the website, you can filter out your videos. You can filter out, you got a full calendar. You can put the dates. You can set up your whole week, your whole month, which videos you want to do. You got access. You can filter out, I want to use dumbbells or I want to use a chair. I don't want any equipment. I want to use a barbell. You can filter out all of that stuff on the website, and it's only $10 per month. So do me a favor, head on over there, and then when you do that, get in the comment section and type in done, and then put I want results. Okay, this is Sensei telling you your body is just a body until you make it a temple. I'll see you later.